Hi, Gemini. This is Jess with your February 2021 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Gemini, you look good. You're focusing on work, finances, or a particular goal, family, money, feeling whole within is where you're at right now. You guys may feel very whole and you're open to resolving issues with others. Please be careful though. And this could be you, but I feel it's happening around you. Do be careful even though your heart may be in the right place. Others around you could be manipulating the situation for their own benefit. So do be careful with that. Those of you employed Geminis, it's busy. It's a lot going on, but you may be taking a step back. For some of you, you may be on vacation or about to take some time off, but I do see you taking time off and taking a step back, even though there's a lot going on around you. You may have someone in the workplace who's a little bit standoffish, off-putting, kind of don't know how to read the person. So kind of there's that. That's what I'm saying for those of you this particular week. If you're looking for employment, things are slow as hell, right? It's really, really slow for some of you out there, and it's throwing you off. You're starting to get a little nervous, so be careful with that energy. But I do see a bit of frustration and feeling imbalanced because it's taking so long. And for some of you, you are the one that has to wait, and you would rather not have to wait. Please be careful with your confidence because lack of communication or confirmation for some of you Geminis could get the best of you. So be careful with that for those of you looking for work. If you're self-employed, well, congratulations. It's kind of a twofer. First, you're disconnecting from things, people, situations that are toxic, basically. Some of you have slowed down, overworking yourself, overburdening yourself because all you're looking at is money. So you've taken a step back from that, and that's good, but your money may have taken a bit of a hit. So not making as much as you probably have seen before, but it's good that you either are taking a break for yourself because you work too hard, or you're kind of changing things with the way you do business and the people that you do business with. With again, I think is very healthy for you because you're going to eliminate a lot of toxic people. Almost, I want to say in 2021, or should say in 2020, you self-employed Geminis, you saw people for who they were. People taught you who they were, and as a result, you're making a lot of changes that I feel this year will be beneficial for you. Again, money may take a hit because of it, but your health, well-being, and peace of mind is invaluable. What's coming up? Well, it looks like, again, your heart is in the right place. You could be very nice, generous, accommodating to others, very helpful to others, and trying to overcome any difficulties, disappointments, upsets that you've had to deal with. I also see though someone's mother or female energy here, their health could be problematic. They may be, some of you could just not be on top of your game, especially in the home. Things could just be going awry. I do see some of you possibly feeling your confidence is taking a hit, or you're just you are looking at yourself in a very negative light, right? You gain weight, this, that. So you could be picking yourself apart sometime this week. So be careful with that. Like I said, home life, it's a lot going on. It's kind of chaotic in the home. And it almost seems like everyone is like isolated to themselves, or things are just not things. I get disorganized. So the home life could be a bit disorganized, but it's going to level out. So don't worry about that. Fire signs are very important this week. So Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, I do feel like they'll be coming back, or you will be meeting fire signs. And it's good. So these fire signs, for some of you Geminis, if you're dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, they're good companions for money and long-term relationships. So there's that. Do know in this retrograde in Libra, it's going to be good for you to reconnect with fire sign energy, is what I'm seeing here. Now let's get into your love reading. For those of you Geminis who are single, you're ready for love. You're open to love. I see Geminis being very open right now. And whatever you guys are going through internally, you're dealing with it inside. And you're saying, whatever, let the chips fall where they may. I forgive. Let's move on, type of thing. So your heart is open. I do feel if you were to put yourself out there, you're meeting people who just came out of trauma, came out of drama, came out of a situation. And so they may be gravitating to you because you are in a very positive and healthy place right now. I feel that you're kind of excited. And if some of you Geminis are physically out there, not physically, but you know what I mean, you're engaging with other people, getting to know people, you can meet someone. Some of you can certainly meet someone. It's that type of thing where it's like, well, I'll do it. It seems like fun. Why not? And then it's like, you're the person that that meets the one. It's that type of thing where I went with a girlfriend to go for a job and I'm the person that got the job. It's that type of thing. I do feel though that some of you are so focused on emotional connections that you may not be focusing on your money, especially if you're self-employed. So be careful with that. You could also be attracting people who have money issues. So again, if the love is feeling good and you're really liking them, just be discerning and take your time so you can sift through what problems come along with this person. Now let's get a little deeper. Gemini single ladies, well, you've dumped the liar. You've dumped the liar. You dumped the liar and you are on defense. You're on guard. You and you look weary. You're tired of having to dump this person, call them out, curse you out. You're tired of it. Why can't love just be simple? Why can't connections just be easy? Doesn't seem like it's been easy. It looks like you've been going through the damn ringer, Gemini. Gemini ladies. So I do feel like you are on guard. You're very defensive. You don't trust people right now with your heart. You don't believe that their intentions are pure, and that's because you've gone through it. I feel like it's a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be a fire sign. Someone who has fiery energy. They act before they think. And this was a bit of a manipulator here. And so Gemini ladies, I just heard Sagittarius. Some of you could be dealing with Sagittarius. But Gemini ladies, yeah, you are not having it right now. I mean, it would be very hard for anyone to get through to you because again, you are heavily on guard. Gemini men, single men, congratulations. Are you seeing a woman who again gives off fiery energy, very confident, alluring? She could be of a different culture, creed, race. She may have a darker hue, that type of thing. There is a fire energy woman. Doesn't mean she's a fire sign, but she might have it in her chart. She could be a literal Leo, such as Aries. You want her back. Either you want her back or you've met her, and this is going to be your wish come true. And if you want a fire sign, and that is your wish, you're going to get it. If you have been wanting love, you're going to get what you're asking for, and it comes in the form of a fire sign woman. Again, doesn't have to be literal fire sign, but this woman will give off those qualities as I mentioned. So congratulations to some of you Gemini men. You may be off the market because this is big and this is divine. This person is being given to you divinely. Okay, your prayers and your wishes are going to be answered in a big way. She's here to restore your heart. She's here to show you love again, but she is a very independent woman, so she won't crowd you, and she won't even smother you. She kind of likes doing her own thing. She's very generous with her time and her affection with people, but again, she's very much her own independent person. It looks like it'll be a good pairing between the two of you, so congratulations for you Gemini men. Let's get into single men. So let's get into Gemini couples. Well, Gemini, are you being taken for granted? Is someone trying to take a Gemini for granted? They must not know a Gemini. I see you working. I see you focused. I see you working really hard. You've put a lot of time and energy into this relationship. And you guys are planning now. You and your partner are working toward obtaining something physical, tangible. And so your head is down. You're focusing on the task, the objective as a couple. There's a lot of bickering. There's a lot of outside talk. There may be little whispers and people putting their little 2 cents into your relationship. If it's not other people, it's just the two of you having little unnecessary conflict with one another. Your person seems to me a little bit full of themselves, cocky. You may want to know something like you have to get down to the bottom of what are we going to do about this, and they're like, oh, it doesn't matter, well, it doesn't matter, because for them it's all about business themselves. They're very self-focused. I kind of get arrogant a little here, and they're dragging their feet about making a decision. You know why? Because for some of you, this person is up to no good. That's for some of you. That's for a small amount of you, actually. That's where the problems keep coming in at. And their defense with it is that you are a little too abrasive. You're a little too aggressive. There's no distinction of who's the woman and who's the man, you know? So someone here is tired of fighting and fussing, and it turns from one little simple thing and it kind of gets out of control. Also, I do see that there's someone's family or friends are is having a problem with the other person. So there's fighting with families and friends, it's fighting with each other, which can be very problematic. And I do feel that something's got to give here. Now, for others of you, this isn't that. For others of you, this person is going to propose to you, and they're trying to figure out what time, what place, and all of that stuff, right? And you have no clue that this is going to happen. That's for some of you. That's what I see here. I do still say that there's fighting and there's drama in this relationship. For some of you, for others of you, as I mentioned, that pretty much is focusing on the task at hand. We're in a relationship, we're setting goals. I'm focusing on accomplishing those goals. Your person, like I said, is up to other things while you're focusing on the goals and the task at hand. But you're going to realize that. I didn't say my condolences for any of you who've lost a baby. I do see that too, though. So I do see that. And I want to say, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not giving any medical advice, but for some of you, you have to be on bed rest. You really have to just completely rest for this pregnancy, for your whole pregnancy, that sort of thing. That was a side note, just came to me. But I do feel with this relationship, you're going to get wind of something, or your person. It looks like the passion is gone a little bit here. Okay. For some of you Gemini couples, there's competition. That's okay. It's competition here. And the problem with this connection is intimacy. I don't really feel like sex is huge here between either of you, but obviously it has some importance, and that is where there's a challenge. And then one of you are going to have someone from your past, it is Mercury retrograde, coming back. Someone from your past is going to come back, and you may be faced with some competition, is what it looks like to me. Others of you, this is just speaking to someone who is always out of the house, always gone, always here, always there. And as soon as they get you get fed up and don't want to deal with it anymore, this person will backtrack and change their behaviors, right? They'll slow down and they'll start to be a little bit more consistent until, they've gotten you comfortable enough, and then they're back to their same old tricks. So there's that. So I'm going to look deeper into the relationship. If you guys happen to be interested, look in the description box below for the entire description of what we'll get into. Also, if you want the 2021 Gemini yearly reading, you can click the link in the description box below for that as well. Also, you can click the link to my website to set up a personal read for yourself. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Gemini.